You don't make bad decisions because you're careless. You make bad decisions because your brain is designed to feel right before it's correct. And the scariest part is this. The more confident you feel about a decision, the more likely it came from the part of your mind that never checked the math. That's why smart people still lose money, trust the wrong people, and repeat mistakes they swear they learned from. In Thinking Fast and Slow, Nobel Prize-winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman explains something uncomfortable. You don't have one mind, you have two. One is fast, automatic, emotional. The other is slow, effortful, and logical. And most of your life is run by the first one, even when you believe you're being rational. Kahneman calls them System 1 and System 2. System 1 is fast. It jumps to conclusions. It fills in missing information. It tells stories instantly. System 2 is slow. It checks assumptions. It does math. It asks, wait, what's actually happening here? Here's the reframe that changes everything. You don't reason your way through life. You approve what your intuition already decided. This is why confidence is dangerous. When System 1 feels certain, System 2 often stays quiet. That's how people overpay for investments that feel safe. Managers trust interviews more than data. You mistake a good story for a good decision. The brain prefers coherence over accuracy. A clean explanation feels better than a true one, and your brain rewards that feeling with confidence. So why does this happen even to intelligent people? Because System 2 is lazy. Thinking slowly costs energy, so your brain avoids it unless something forces it. Most of the time, System 1 offers an answer that sounds good enough, and System 2 signs off. Not because it's correct, but because disagreeing requires effort. Here's the deeper problem Kahneman exposes. We confuse how easily something comes to mind with how likely it is to be true. If an example is vivid, recent, or emotional, your brain inflates its importance. That's why dramatic losses feel more common than they are. Recent success feels repeatable. Personal experience outweighs statistics. Your mind doesn't ask, is this accurate? It asks, does this feel familiar? There are two types of people. The intuitive decider, I trust my gut, I've seen this before. The deliberate thinker, my intuition might be wrong. Let me slow this down. One moves fast and feels confident. The other hesitates and looks uncertain. But over time, only one avoids predictable mistakes. This is why intelligence alone doesn't protect you. Being smart gives you better stories, not better decisions, unless you deliberately slow yourself down. Effort isn't about thinking harder. It's about thinking later, creating space between the feeling of certainty and the act of commitment. Kahneman's real lesson isn't be rational. It's this: design your life so bad intuition can't hurt you as much. That means using checklists instead of confidence, relying on base rates, not stories, delaying irreversible decisions, respecting how often your mind lies convincingly, because you won't eliminate bias. You can only limit the damage. So here's the integration rule. When something feels obvious, that's when you should slow down. When a decision feels easy, ask what information you're ignoring. And when confidence spikes, assume System 1 is driving. That pause is where better outcomes live. The most dangerous decisions aren't emotional. They're the ones that feel rational but never got questioned. Your mind is brilliant at explaining itself. It's terrible at catching itself. And the cost of never slowing down isn't confusion. It's certainty, right before you're wrong.